Hey everybody, it's Jared Akers from How to Be Happy. Happiness for the Practical Mind. That's at jaredakers.com, Jared, A-K-E-R-S.com. I'm sitting down here at a place kind of by where I work. Give you a look here. It's a little stream, and it's kind of this, it's called Corporate Woods. It's in Kansas City, but or Overland Park rather. Hopefully you can hear me. The road's right here. I don't know how the sound's going to be on this, but I'm working on a guest post for a site. I don't know where it's going to go yet, but I was talking about being stuck in my life at one point in time, and I was stuck between two things really, or kind of, I don't know if the things or stuck's the right word, but basically there was hope and there was fear. Deep inside me, I had this person, this ideal self that I knew I could be, or thought I could be, or wanted to be, and then I think a lot of people thought I was. The type of person that my mother always told me that I was. Loving, caring, altruistic, funny, happy. But then I also, didn't feel like I was that person. I showed that person, I think, maybe on the outside, but inside I felt kind of scared and empty and not worthy of happiness and a lot of other things, and full of regret and fear and remorse, guilt, and then also there was hope. There was hope that I could be that person, that I could be a good son, maybe a father someday, a loving husband, altruistic and caring. So I was stuck between those two things, and the concept of clinging on to hope is not new. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it, where we'd rather have the hope of something as opposed to trying to achieve it and failing. So I was kind of, I had two things I feared. One, maybe I'm not that person and I can't become that person, or two, which was even a greater fear, was what happens if I do achieve that person, or I work on myself and become that person and I'm still not happy, I'm still miserable. Then what? Then I'm really screwed. It's like I have a dream of driving to the West Coast, or I don't know, seeing the Grand Canyon, but I never take the trip because I'm fearful that the car's going to break down or I'll get killed on the highway or something. I don't know if that analogy works, but a lot of times the hope of something is greater than, or is better or more comforting than the idea of failing and not achieving it. So that's kind of where I was at. And not till the pain of the way I was living was greater than the fear of failing, was I really able to take some massive changes and find happiness in my life. And slowly but surely I worked on a lot of those things, and I did find happiness, and a happiness that's truly based in inner peace, being okay with myself, who I am, self-love, and a happiness from the inside. And so that's kind of just what I was thinking about. And anyway, look forward to hearing from you. And if you haven't checked out my new site, I encourage you to. It's How to Be Happy with Jared Akers. It's happiness for the practical mind. That's at jaredakers.com, Jared, A-K-E-R-S.com. Thanks.